Hello everybody, it is John, and apart from dodging around on his screen here and adjusting his glasses, doing a bit of personal grooming, today's video is all about, look, yeah, I'm not going to say it. Look, it's Talisman, the Magical Quest game, and this has been in my collection for so long. This is the second edition. I'm damn sure that I had it when it first came out. I think this had and I think I'll say this in the first part, or the second part, this had an accident with a bottle of banana milk from a friend of mine, who we never let forget. He knows who he is. And so I had another box. But yes, this is a game with a lot of fond memories, because this is one that my wife enjoys playing. Look, it's not a brain burner. It's just one of roll a dice and move, take actions. Think of it as the Monopoly of the fantasy board games. People love it or hate it. I really don't care, because look, it's a game. I know that it's still produced. It's still out there. I've got I think they might be behind me somewhere, a couple of the other iterations that are there, and I've got to complete the newer editions because they've got the figures for it. So I will actually have, I think, in a later video, the other picture, some pictures of the painted figures. So anyway, before my dog ruins the rest of this video, we'll go on to the other half. So here we go. Now this is I guess the cream of my Talisman collection, which are the metal figures from the Citadel range. And I guess these are the first three sets that I was able to obtain. But yeah, they're very, very nice. They're nicely painted too, which makes it even nicer. So the first set at the back, so there's the assassin, the druid, the dwarf, the elf, the ghoul, the minstrel, the monk, the priest, prophetess. Who's that? That's the sorceress, the thief, the troll, the warrior, and the wizard. So they make up the main characters from the main game. Then we have the what's the second set is the now I've got to try and remember what the second set is. The expansion, I believe. Let me just make sure that I'm not talking out of my backside again. Yes, so this is the second set, are the expansion, which covers the Amazon, the barbarian, the gladiator, the halfling, the hobgoblin, the knight, the leprechaun, the merchant, what is he? The necromancer, the philosopher, the pilgrim. Who's he? He's the ranger, the rogue, and the satyr. So that's the Talisman expansion set. Now the last lot that I have is from what set's that from? That is the who is it? It's the good Lord, what is it? It'll eventually come to me. Is the adventure set, and it has the centaur, the ninja, the orc, the samurai, the soldier, the warrior of chaos. Now I'm missing the witch doctor, but I have a feeling the Witch Doctor is somewhere in my mountain of metal that has never been painted, and the Woodsman. So it's almost painted, almost done, just missing one. And then there is the Toad, of which I have got one. Now, what I had done was that I thought I had more of them. I think some of my toads have disappeared, because I'm damn sure I had more toads painted, and these came from Eureka Miniatures, and I had these painted up, a whole heap of these to represent toads. I'm sure I had 4, and now I'm down to 2, so I've no idea what happened to all my toads, but there you go. That is my miniature component for Talisman, and I'm really proud to have these. These are lovely figures, and yes, I know that I think the new Talisman that is being produced have the plastic figures that are very nice, but there's nothing nicer than metal, in my opinion. Hello everybody, oh dear, sorry, it is John, and today we are looking at Talisman, the Magical Quest game, and this is, well, the 2nd edition. The box is, and I do have a 1st edition, but this is the 2nd edition box, which is copyright 1985. I had 2 editions of this, because I believe that this is my 1st edition board, because a friend of mine spilt his banana milk all over my first board. Yes, so we won't go into what caused that massive accident, but anyway, this is I think the replacement board. I can't remember. Oh, something happened anyway. So, but I think, oh, who knows? Look, my memory's really dodgy. All I remember is an incident with banana milk. So, but look, this is my 1st edition Talisman, and I ended up with a 2nd box. That's the 1st edition rules, which is copyright 1983, and that was the green edition. Then this, I believe, these brown, then there was this edition, which I believe is the 2nd edition. I could be wrong. Look, it's been so long, and I'm not a dedicated fanatic of Talisman, so there will be people who will tell me more. This is, I think, Talisman the expansion set. I went through trying to sort out all the cards and everything, and I've actually ended up with some leftover cards, which I'm going to have to try and work out which sets they went into, so I will do that a little later. But as you can see, I've actually managed to get, I think, most of the cards. So these cards are all for Timescape. So everything for Timescape is there. So that set is complete. My Talisman, as far as I'm aware, is complete. Although I think there's 1 sword card missing. They're saying there's 3 sword cards in the deck, and I could only find 2. So I don't know what's happened to 1. Then the dungeon is all complete. So everything, all the cards and everything for that is set. Although apparently there's a question and answer sheet apparently for this one, which I can't find. So I don't know what's happened with that. Ah, I know what that is. That was a small, there was a very small little piece of paper that went with that. Now I remember. Is that in here? Yes. There we go. That must have been what that little Talisman Dungeon. That's what that was. And a little errata sheet. That must have been what it was. That must have been what came with it. If I'm wrong, I'm quite sure somebody who's far more knowledgeable of Talisman will tell me all about it. So that is the Talisman Dungeon, as far as I'm aware, is all complete. And the same goes for City. Everything I know for City is all complete. So it's all there. This then is the expansion. It's all there and complete. And then there is the adventure, which included all these. So as far as I'm aware, I have all these. So I think there's only one expansion now that I don't have. Although I could be wrong. There may be maybe one or two others for this early edition. I could be wrong, but I'm quite happy to have what I have in relation to Talisman. It's one game that my wife will always play. She likes it. Look, okay, it's not a brain-burning game, but it's one that, you know, the kids, well, when they were younger, actually I don't think the kids played it. It's mainly one that, you know, the wife enjoys playing. It takes us back to back in the 80s, where we would just sit around a table, we'd chat. It was one that we could enjoy a conversation, just move around the board and pass the time. So anyway, there you go. That is all the sets that I have for Talisman, the adventure game. Oh, the Magical Quest game. Look, I can't even get that right. So thank you very much for watching. Till next time, signing off. Hang on, let me try and get this right, eh? Geez, I'm a dodgy presenter, aren't I? Yes, it's a wonder anybody watches me. So there you go. That's Talisman, the Magical Quest game. Till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.